Willkommen zum ersten Match der dritten Saison in der Vikings-Franchise. Es geht in dieser Folge gegen die Dallas Cowboys.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning NFC
Monday Night Primetime ruft zum Auftaktmatch in dieser Saison für die Cowboys und die
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Good looking return here, and he's got room.
Die Chargers haben auf jeden Fall schon mal in ihrem Match gewonnen.
And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running this one off right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call.
And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know where the target's going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away.
Ricard kickt das Ding zum guten Drive, guten ersten Attempt, packt zum rein.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Dak Prescott
Now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, how you start, and how they massively impact how things play out.
2nd and 10 now. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards.
Da hat er das
That's
sogar
good
mal
for a
richtig Glück
Cowboys
gehabt, dass
first
wir
down.
nicht ein bisschen schneller bei ihm gewesen sind, weil das wäre sonst teuer geworden. Opening Drive der Offense this season.
They are throwing it again. It's caught, Ferguson. And he didn't get much time to secure it.
Sack kassiert. Das war kein guter Start für die Offense der
That's a pretty similar result to a
Jungs
first down
aus
run.
Dallas.
Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Throwing it again here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play
Kobe
drives them
mit dem
backwards.
ersten
Second
Sack
down
der
coming
neuen
up.
Saison. Das ist schon mal ein super Start.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit.
Defense
No
der
doubt he wants to get his
Cowboys
season
noch
started with a good
zurückhalten.
one here. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this
Calver geht
Vikings
auf
offense.
Shortwood. Jefferson
And
gibt
so far they've executed exactly
Bisschen
how they drew it up,
deeper.
Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize
Ja,
control
Mann,
of the game
Digga.
on their second possession.
And Kate
Er
generally
feiert sich jetzt, ob er dafür gesorgt hat, dass ich den so
well, this entire game script is
verkack.
playing out just the way they want
Ja,
to.
gediebelt, Scott geht
So after the
deepelt.
incompletion,
Okay.
here comes the second down call. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now, off play action.
Jo,
Isn't holding up. They're
wo
able
kommt
to
der
drop
überhaupt
it.
jetzt her?
And that pushes them back, third down.
Crossers. Junge, die pushen mich gleich in die Endzone.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7.
Monday Night Primetime. PAD Breed.
We're ready now for the second
Jefferson
quarter
geht
to
mit Deep
begin.
Root und
Vikings
James
in
geht auf
control
Deep
of it.
Root.
They start with 2nd and 6. Caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Alter, hört doch auf mit Illegal Down.
A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still second down.
Junge, was ist das denn? Warum Illegal Down? Receiver downfield.
Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up.
Meine
They're able to
Fresse,
drop
zweiter
it.
Sack,
The defense comes
Cowboys.
through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
O-Line ist ehrlich teilweise
You're
richtig
going for
unten.
this. And on 4th down,
Hä?
it won't work. It's incomplete.
Warum kann er den jetzt nicht fangen? Der ist vor seinem Schnauz. Ja, ne, machen wir weiter.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely
Könnte
because
ein
of
Run
plays
Game,
like that, with
Running Game
something
sein
in
bei
front
denen jetzt.
and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player
Ja,
injured
wieder ein
after
Run
that
sein.
snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped
Das
just
war
before
sein
he reaches
Fight
the red
End, den
zone at the
darfst
21.
du. Kommt das
6 yards on the
System,
play and
darfst
enough
du
for a
nicht
first.
so open lassen, da open as fuck.
There's a handoff up the gut. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line.
Meine Fresse, er rennt und rennt und rennt
Sets
wie
up
ein
2nd and 2.
Nigger. Wie ein Mega Rente, ohne rassistisch gemeint,
They'll try and throw it here.
zu
The
haben.
throw is caught. And that play's brought
Das
to
mit
a
der
halt, so they're
Dallas
gonna stay at the
Touchdown.
5-yard line.
Seitdem ich kann
Might be
jetzt
trying to
zweimal
counter this
gut
across, Brock.
blitzen.
They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. It's a design boot. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown.
Das war
The
gut gemacht von den
Cowboys can
Cowboys.
tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return to the
Die
27.
blocken nicht gut genug,
Now the
dass ich dann
Minnesota offense trotting
mal den
out.
Versuch
They sure
wagen,
surprised us, going from 2 in
eines
that spot on their last drive.
Versuchen wir
Not
mal
sure we're gonna
James.
see that call come out here again. They go play action on 1st.
Junge,
Sent away by a defender.
Alter,
Incomplete.
dummer Bastard.
You know, it's tough to succeed
Geh
at
doch einfach
linebacker
mal
in
aus dem
most
Weg.
defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and takes.
Ja, er pickt den wieder. Dieses Runtergepicke von denen teilweise, als ob das nichts wäre. Ja, das war nur zu dumm geworfen von mir. Es war mal wieder zu dumm geworfen. Einfach nur dumm geworfen.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive starts with an option, right side. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And he gets him around 6 there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. Same for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Weil da auch keiner ist. Da ist halt niemand, um da irgendwas zu verhindern. Um ihn zu blocken.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Da halt niemand.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 2nd and 3 now. They'll throw it again. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it in close.
Junge, diese... Oh nein.
So Brock, this
Defekt.
offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down.
Was ist mit dieser...
And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Alter,
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
hässliche Schlampes.
Here's a throw.
Junge!
It's another 1st
Das kann nicht sein, dass er den wieder pickt. Es kann nicht sein, dass er den wieder so pickt. Das kann nicht sein. Das kann nicht sein.
Trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now,
Ist das lächerlich, diese Scheiße ist nur lächerlichst.
We've hit halftime in our first. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Johnson with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Bei der sagte sowas, ich komme noch mal teilweise weiter vor, da sagt er so eine Scheiße nicht.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. It's a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. Immediate.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
Dass er gut gepressured, den Fumble erzwungen und schlussendlich
Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield and they give it to him.
Er hat mich gefickt. Sherman hat mich so gefickt. Da ist das krank. Der hat mich gefickt.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff.
Ja, er raubt mir erstmal in den Rücken, schön Verletzung riskieren, geil.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 34. They give it to him again.
Digga, ey, da steht ein Fettsack vor mir, der man nicht, mich in Ruhe lässt.
Third downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defense fans to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Drag vertical.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Looking to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
Broken up by a big guy at the line. And it's third down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
They'll throw on third and long. Ferguson there to bring it in.
Ist das krank, dass der den kennt. Dieser kriegt den jedes Mal die ganze Zeit. Gerade so rechtzeitig, bevor ich in die Nähe komme, um Sack zu können, kriegt er den noch weg.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in.
Schon wieder.
And he's brought down at about that 27
Ey,
yard
warum
line.
lässt meine Defense die so offen? Field Position. Die lassen die so offen, ne?
They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down
Ey,
the
wie
middle.
das die lassen die nur offen.
Bring him down, but
So
that is a
offen
big
kannst du
gain
das
and a new
nicht
set of
lassen.
downs. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with
Kriegst
first
du
and
aufs
goal.
Maul.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. 40! Into the red zone! He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You catch yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback back room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Breaks the tackle, still going.
Egal,
Whistles
ist
after that
das
play for an
lächerlich.
unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 17. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Offense up to the line fast. Has it in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown.
Er kann auch wirklich nur mit seinen seinen Short Passes da umgehen.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player...
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Weil dann Fetzer
2 on the
im Weg
pickup
stehen.
there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that.
Meine Fresse, man kommt da nicht durch. Die sind zu fett. Sie sind zu fett.
Only a yard that time. It forces
Die sind zu
4th
fett
and 1.
alle.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings only up by a few. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. 3rd and just 2 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
Schade, hätte ja klappen können. Ja, das war's so wieder mit Season 3 Week 1. Ja. Das war's mit der Folge.